Hey everybody, it's day 2 of Liferay SKO 2025 here in beautiful Athens. We have another installment of our Partner Pulse interview series, and I'm happy that this morning I'm talking to Dhvanil Reshamwala from Liferay system integrator and partner Aixtor from India. Hello, Dhvanil. Nice to meet you. Dhvanil, we're going to talk a little bit about DXPs, about digital transformation journeys, but first of all, tell us a little bit about Aixtor, your areas of expertise, and your history with Liferay.
Okay, so Aixtor is like a 7-year-old company. The core for the foundation of this company is Liferay, because we as the founders, I'm one of the founders of Aixtor, and along with me, Ankit, who is the another founder, we both come with like a rich experience into implementing Liferay solutions since 14 plus years. So that's the kind of experience we hold it when it comes to Liferay implementations, and on basis of that experience we started Aixtor back in 2017. We are almost like 40 plus people specifically working on Liferay solutions, delivering solutions to the customers worldwide. So we have customers based out in US, Middle East, India, all those regions, and we have been partners with Liferay since 5 plus years now. So that's a quick brief about Aixtor and the kind of expertise that we bring in when it's specifically to Liferay.
Okay, so quite a long expertise. What is the solution, if you look back at this partnership with Liferay, what's the solution you're most proud of?
So as an Aixtor, we come with very good implementations in telecom industry. Yeah, so we have done a lot of implementations for insurance, manufacturing, BFSI as well. But the one that's specific that we have been doing it since more than now 6 plus years for that customer. It's a complete evaluation of how that product started. So it initially started as an wholesale VoIP customer portal implementation with an integration to the backend switches where exactly the call routings and everything happens. So that portal was created to do that. But eventually it came up to a level where that is now converted into a CPaaS platform. It's a communication platform as a service, and client is planning to deliver more than 20 plus telecom services using a single portal. So that's the kind of solution. If you talk about 20 plus services in terms of telecom, you can understand the complexity of it, how many integrations in the backend, how many systems would be integrated, the performance, all security, everything comes into picture. And Liferay, using Liferay for building this kind of a solution is very unique. It's a completely transactional portal because it's generating the revenue for the customer. It's not just a CMS site or something where you just go and browse the content. You basically sell your services to your customers, you ask them to manage it, and you generate revenue using the solution.
Mm-hmm. Very interesting. Was for this telecom company, the work with Liferay, was it their start on that digital transformation, or did they have other portals before?
No, so this portal was the beginning for the digital transformation. As I mentioned, this started long back, but eventually it evolved up to a platform where it is now CPaaS platform. So Liferay played a big role in it. Liferay is since the inception of this digital transformation journey. So they have been using Liferay since 2014 or 15, and they're still using it. So they are associated with Liferay since more than 10 plus years. So Liferay plays a very critical role in the digital transformation journey.
Yeah. If you look at companies like this, but also at others who are just maybe embarking or have recently embarked on their digital transformation journey, and with your experience, what are some of the main hurdles that a lot of these companies encounter, and what are your recommendations to master these hurdles?
Right. So usually it's a kind of era where every company wants to go for a digital transformation. It's an AI-led era, basically, where everybody wants to incorporate AI into their solutions. They want to give it to their customer. But what I feel is the major hurdle or the major challenge that this industry faces when you go for a digital transformation is in terms of the strategy. You need to have a very clear vision what you want to achieve out of this digital transformation activity that you are going to do. It should not be that, okay, it's a AI-led era, let me also get into AI. Just evaluate the kind of use case you really want to implement it, how it's going to help your customers. Is it really going to bring that value into your organization if you get that implemented, right? So I think strategy is something that has to be very much focused. It has to be clearly defined before you get onto the digital transformation journey.
Mm-hmm.
The second is something related to the acceptance, right? Say for example, if you think that my organization needs an intranet kind of a solution, right? But you have to evaluate whether that would be really accepted by the employees, whether they would be really accepted by the partners if you're building a partner portal. So if that analysis, that research is not done enough, and you just say, oh, I need an intranet, I'll build it within 2 months and give it to my employees, that's not going to work, right? So I think if these things are cleared out before you get onto the journey, I think it makes very easy for the companies to get onto successful implementation of such journeys.
That's a good segue. We talked a bit about the DXP space in your markets. Would you say that because of being able to master these challenges, DXPs are more relevant than ever, for especially those companies?
Absolutely. See, DXPs in this modern era is absolutely required for majority of the enterprises, right? So it's like industry agnostic. It's not that only this specific industry needs it or this needs it. It's industry agnostic what DXPs are relevant, because one major reason is in this era where everything is AI, you need to have personalized journeys for your customers or partners or employees. If you don't deliver this personalized journeys to them, it does not matter to them, right? So DXPs are core for this personalized journeys. And if these personalized journeys are not delivered through an omni-channel different devices, if it's not accessible to them at every point in time, it does not make sense. So DXPs are relevant because the way the mobility is currently, DXPs plays a very important role for any organizations currently.
Okay. You mentioned the telecom industries. What other industries are you focusing on? And what would you say in the region and markets you're working in? Are there certain industries that are leading the way, that are ahead of others from your experience?
Absolutely. So as I mentioned, the major regions that we as an Aixtor provide services are in India. We have got good enterprise customers based in India. We have got it in Middle East, and we have even got it in US. If I talk about India region specifically, I think the BFSI and the insurance are leading the ways in the digital transformation. The way they are creating the new use cases, the way they are using AI, RPAs for automating a lot of tasks which are manual, because these industries are like kind of an industry where there's a lot of paperwork involved. So if you want to automate those things, make your claims faster, make your quotations faster for your customers, this transformation is required in these industries. And I think in India region, this particular industries are playing a very big role in terms of digital transformations. Even talking about the government and the PSUs, I think they have started adopting, and as per the vision of the country's prime minister, they have just started getting into the digital journeys implementation. And I think governments and PSUs are using this DXPs like none of the other sectors at this point in time.
Very interesting insights. Thank you, Dhvanil, for sharing them with us. All the best for your future endeavors in the DXP space and, of course, with Liferay. And thanks for talking to us.
Thanks, Christian. Thank you.
Hey, we're still here at Liferay SKO 2025. I'm still here with Liferay partner Aixtor, and I'm talking to Ankit Pancholi, who's co-founder and director at Liferay System Integrator Aixtor. Nice to meet you, Ankit.
Hey, thanks
for taking the time. Ankit, we're going to dive a little bit into more technical aspects of digital experiences, digital transformation. Let me start off with the big trend, which is AI, of course. What are some of the projects that have AI in it that you're working on? What are some specific solutions where you were able to give significant business value to companies?
So yeah, to add to the current solution that we've been doing in AI for last 1 year, and that's what we've been trying to do with a lot of researchers into the telecom domain, where we have integrated the a chatbot, which is kind of virtually and a more human-like. When you respond with a query to it, it will give a more natural response with an AI, like speaking like a human. It's that touch that we have tried implementing for one of our customers in telecom, and that's a game changing, because everyone is talking AI, but when someone comes to it, and it needs to have a human touch, because with the traditional chatbots for past 3 years, what we've been doing, you write and it gives a natural language with a contextual response to your business. But with this, it's a game changing with, like an interaction which is much more natural. And we've been integrating with LLM models behind, which is reading the business models and giving contextual responses, and it will just help business and even on the cost from the company on having those support, which will be much more easier and much more natural. So that's what we've been doing. We did this with the Google Dialogflow 2 years back, and we wanted something with an LLM model. We were relying more on that. So this model will help us, achieve these things, what we see in a roadmap with Liferay as well, integrating LLM models. So this is very helping, and I think business is needing those things. To have AI integrated, they want something unique to their customer, and this is a true solution that will help people. And coming to a portal and giving what they are looking for, like buying their VoIP numbers, doing some service, making their account, setting them up right away with a quick response with that bot is helping on those trends.
You kind of already touched this, some of those challenges that from the business side, so from your customers' side, the challenge that they have with implementing AI. Could you elaborate a bit on that, and maybe also touch on, have you encountered specific misconceptions? I'm sure that some customers have approached you and think like AI is just that magic tool that can solve everything. Have you encountered this or similar?
Yeah, it's like, since business also needs to be competitive, they see this will help them. The misconception, it's quite easy to integrate, but yeah, it evolves. It's not something you could do it right in the 6 months. That comes with a lot of training within the models. Making sure the responses it is giving, it's true to the business and it's not biased on the response. It comes with a lot of knowledge building on it and training the models to make sure it's much more efficient and giving what customer is looking for. So yeah, it depends on how you are implementing the solution. And there are challenges in a way that when business thinks and it looks for a response over a web, you need to be cautious on what they are showing as a response, something that we don't want to show to customer or which may not make sense. It's very true that the accuracy is met when you train. So it's it comes with an evolution, spending times improving, watching what's been responded, and improving on those results from 70, 80, 90. That's how you achieve a much more natural and a true solution that automates and give you a response which is very crucial for our customer.
Yeah. You mentioned training. I guess it depends on the extent of the solution, of how much time this training will need. There's probably no way of you saying, okay, we'll need 3 months. It might be 6 months, depending on the solution.
Yeah, it varies. You need to know a business very well. First is that you see what competitors are doing, what model needs to be in place. Knowing your business is very crucial, and so those trends and how your customer is behaving, those data, those touch points are also very much needed to understand how you train it and how you improve it over the period. Yeah, it's no set defined timeline. It's just some unique things will come up, and you need to train your model in much more smarter way.
Mm-hmm. Okay. AI is of course the big thing, but if you look at the next 5-10 years, what other trends do you see that have the potential to be the next big thing, or to be significant trends apart from AI?
Yeah, so low code is something, when implementing a digital transformation journey, customers seek that when they are choosing a platform, how it's helping them speed up on their solution, time to market, on how they are implementing those things. So low code, something on the digital journey where you are checking customer data touch points and like a CDP, it's a term, how you integrate them in your solution and provide a much more contextual product to your website when customer visits. So that's crucial, and I think we've been already using this, and we say when customer comes and how you cross-sell your product to them with content recommendation. And so basically you're segmenting based on your customer data touch points, personalizing and giving them those recommendation is very crucial. So these are quite big things, and yeah, of course there are a lot of big technologies in the roadmap, like blockchains, hypersecurity, and so on, which is much more crucial along the journey that the product has to evolve, and you make sure security is to the core with attackers being more sophisticated in today's world. How you make sure your system is secure and catering to those solutions is very important.
What about headless content management? Is that something you see as a potential game changer that gains more momentum in the future?
Yeah, of course. Like with omni-channel, like having your content across different devices on a mobile, or how you show your interface, not just with website, on a different touch point. It's crucial because it gives you what you're looking at with just the data that you need. So it really helps on how you shape your content and show to the to a different digital touch points.
One other thing that comes to mind is something, the personalization. It is delivering truly personalized. Some call it also hyper, seems to be the word currently.
Yeah.
Hyper personalization. Where do you see Liferay in that, and where do you see the capabilities of delivering truly personalized experiences to people with Liferay?
So, as I said earlier, we've been using this, but we term it differently. So Liferay was already having this feature, user segmentation, and how you show your content on different visits. Like those were kind of basic, but even it used to solve the purpose. Like you check the location people are coming from, the visitors who visit your website, and their devices. If you are logged in, checking on their profile, on age, their interest, and you show them the personalized content. And with this future, like like this, the customer data touch points is something which will be much more crucial, because you need to know your customer, and that will take you to another level. So we are working with one of our a banking domain in India, which the core requirement was this, that they are evaluating how Liferay will help them when they integrate the CDP, and they are like choosing a platform. So Liferay has a set of things which helps us being a digital in experience platform. It's capable of integrating any platform, so it's much more easier. You profile your user, see what's relevant, and showcase them the content they need. That's crucial, and we are doing and I think we'll soon in this coming year work on set solutions where we'll implement this hyper personalization.
Very cool. Ankit, thank you very much for your valuable insights. It was a pleasure to talk to you. Have fun at SKO, and hope to talk to you soon.
Yeah, it was a great event. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thank you.